Assalamu alaikum, Khadija. Thank you so much for joining Mosinini Resource Center, and I really welcome you here. And I love it when I have a young person with me.
You're most welcome, and thank you so much for inviting me here.
You're most welcome. Although we are here, viewers, to discuss how youngsters feel after Sana Javed, the famous TikToker's merciless murder last night. So tell me, Khadija, were you following Sana Javed?
Yes, I was.
And tell us about her.
She was such a lively, such a beautiful person, and when I heard of her death, I was literally shocked. How she was so happy even 2 days last 2 days were oh my god.
Yeah, it was her birthday. It was her birthday.
Yes.
And I saw pictures of her birthday, and um, after a few hours, she was killed. And that was terrible. It was just terrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah. And today, when you went to the university, how was it? Was everybody talking about it?
Everybody was talking about her. Some of my friends were also living in G13.
Uh huh.
They were so terrified. Like a girl at their next door, she was killed
Yeah, yeah,
right next to them.
yeah.
Not just an ordinary girl, a famous influencer, a TikToker.
And she was killed when she was home.
Yeah, she was it.
And being home means you're safe because your home is traditionally your sanctuary. The four walls are there to protect you. And only people you know, people who are either family or friends, can enter those four walls. So, her being killed by someone inside her home is even more um, painful. It's more devastating because that way you know that home is not a safe place when you are a young woman.
And how can somebody come at your home and kill you in front of your family?
Yes, and
That's horrible.
it's terrible. What happened was terrible. Do you know that um, the boy who killed her has been arrested,
Yeah.
and he's only 22 years old?
Oh my god.
He's very young himself. She was 17, barely her life had started, and he's only 22. Why do you think this could have happened?
I think this was because of honor killing, which is a major issue here in Pakistan and India. Killing in the name of honor.
Yes, unfortunately, customary practices and the patriarchal mindset that we have, where we think that a woman's body is not her body, she doesn't have agency over it. We are going to tell her what to do.
The killers, they justify their crime by saying that the victim has bring dishonor to the family. But it is not true.
You don't kill anybody because they choose to act in a certain way.
This should be her decision whether she wants to come in front of the media or not. It should be her decision,
True,
not somebody else. She's not somebody's property.
true, true. So how do you look at social media now? How will you approach social media from now onwards?
As we have seen that these cases that they are emerging, they have been increasing day by day.
Yeah.
So I don't think social media is safe anymore,
Mm-hmm.
as as I have just watched a video of her in which she was making fun of something, and she was. I just have. Oh yeah.
I know it's difficult to even voice um, what happened because she was so bubbly, she was so sweet looking, and I had never followed her because I'm not somebody who regularly goes to TikToks. I don't watch them regularly. But since last night, I've been watching her TikToks. Although I know she's not there anymore, but some of them brought a smile to my face. And it's only when I was smiling that I realized that I'm smiling at a TikTok made by somebody who's dead now. It's so devastating. It's unbelievable. It is just terrible. And but what do you see for Pakistan and Pakistan's future um, vis-a-vis young women? How do you look at it?
I think young women's, working women's, young girls, students, they are not safe in this environment, in this culture.
Yeah,
We are covering ourselves, we are making our boundaries. We do not let any stranger who can access us that easily. We do not let them get access.
true,
So, why is this that somebody can come and they can attack you
true.
in your own home? How are we safe?
And how are we going to be safe? Um, Noor Muqaddam's murder is something which was very terrifying because it was a very heinous murder. I mean, it was brutal. But Zahir Jafar, although he's from a very powerful family, his family has a lot of money and influence. But the Supreme Court has upheld his death sentence. How does that make you feel?
I think that's a hope.
Okay,
That's a hope because we can see that the government is doing something.
yes. The civil society, the uproar in the civil society, the way uh, journalistic bodies supported Noor Muqaddam's family, it was phenomenal. And the way the government supported, and now he's behind bars. I don't support uh, death penalty, but at the same time, I am glad that the rule of law has been upheld. That is something that I am happy about. And it sets a precedent because it tells other perpetrators that it will not be very easy for them to get away. And so, what would you like to do in future uh, vis-a-vis all these cases? How do you see your future?
Uh, I am very committed to uphold the rule of law in Pakistan, in our culture, in yeah.
Yeah, that is fantastic because if our youth, which is the 60% of our population right now in Pakistan, if our youth decides to fight against crime, to fight against transgression of this type, then definitely our future is going to be brighter, it's going to be more secure. Thank you so much for sharing your views with me, and thank you so much for giving us some of your valuable time.
You're most welcome, and thank you so much for inviting me.
You're most welcome. So, viewers,